Come one, come all, geeks and freaks. And what we're going to do today is we're getting into character psychology and delivering unwanted, unsolicited opinions. So please, if you want to bitch about it, if you want to fight about it, if you want to argue about it, if you just want to discuss it, or if you just don't give a damn, please comment and tell me. And I'll tell you why you should give a damn, or why you shouldn't. And today, what we're going to be doing is Garrus Vakarian from Mass Effect. And the reason why I want to highlight him is because his internal journey from by the book to pragmatic renegade kick-ass motherfucker is probably one of the best character arcs of any space RPG ever, in my opinion. Like I said, if you don't like him, if you don't like his jokes, then please feel free to disagree. Now, I'm going to explain the backstory for those who don't know what the hell is going on. And Garrus comes from the planet of Palaven, and on Palaven, the Turians are what they're called. Turians are like feel free to be pissed off, any like true fans like me, but they're like a reptile-ish, but their own like thing, really, because they got plates and they got fronds on their head and they got like scale type things, but they don't have like forked tongues or any of that weird shit. So they're really their own like character design, but that's what they seem most like to me, is reptiles. So we're gonna dive into the beginning, the middle, and the end. And care to join me on the character deep dive internal face-off of Garrus Vakarian? Alright, let's fucking do it. Now we go into the background of our Turian Special Ops man, and aka Shepard's wingman. And as I just stated, he's part of the Turian Army, Special Forces, and that's what he does when he was younger. He eventually, I can't remember what happens, but he gets transferred to the main hub of the game, the Citadel, and joins Citadel Security, which is this like very, what's the word I'm looking for? It used to be prestigious to be in charge of the Citadel Security, but over time the bureaucracy has taken over and they are now running it like an office instead of like a police precinct, and that really bothers Garrus. He has to run through all these red tape and hoops just to make sure that he's doing his job, and he doesn't quite understand. I guess I shouldn't say he doesn't understand. He does understand, but he doesn't believe in having to do that. He thinks justice should take forefront, no matter of the red tape or anything like that. So he encounters Shepard when Shepard goes to the Citadel and has a lead on the supposed, alleged antagonist, Saren. And you end up helping him and meet a few other characters. And it really highlights how in the beginning he goes through a phase of where he has to follow what they say in order to get anything done. And now, once he meets Shepard, he can now operate slowly but surely under a new set of rules. And now we go into our main military man's key traits. And number one, first and foremost, in my opinion, is Garrus is probably the most loyal. Like, unwavering support despite of Shepard's actions or Garrus's opinions of said actions. And that loyalty is a hallmark of his usefulness, because he will do anything that Shepard asks. I mean, that's Renegade or Paragon. And that he really becomes a key member of the group, hence why I said his wingman. And another key trait of his, as I stated in the introduction a little bit, is his sense of justice. He believes that the people should be free to live their lives free of any sort of corruption or threat of harm. And that is his goal, is somehow, some way to make it more like beneficial for people to live. And he can't do that at CSEC because they don't give the man what he needs. The leeway, the resources, whatever he needs, they're not fucking doing it. So that's why he decides, fuck it, I'm breaking away and I'm gonna go join up with this renegade fucking human commander and see if we can change the world. And another thing that he is very known for is his witty humor. Despite him being a military man, like, he is a very funny character. There are certain sections where you're just like, God damn, there's no way you should be so funny with all the shit you've been through, bud. But he is, and it adds a touch of just like genuine, heartfelt goodness to the character that really makes it, in my opinion, the best shepherd companion. Like I said, just opinions here. You can debate it otherwise. I like them all, so we can talk about them all. But yes, there's his key traits and what makes him him. See, now we go into the analysis point of the video where I put on my glasses and my analysis voice and I get into it. Okay, so Garrus, as I have stated, is quite pragmatic. And this often clashes with his sense of justice, for he becomes quite aggressive and ruthless. And this sometimes clashes with the justice of others. And this is a key internal struggle. Just like his humor is sometimes stemming from his internal struggles and past experiences, which is quite saddening for this humorous, wonderful, delicious Turian to be destroyed by his past. It is just heartbreaking. And that's one thing that gets addressed in Mass Effect 2 and 3 with the evolution of Archangel, the discovery of the identity, the discovery of Sidonis' betrayal, and his hunting down of this son of a bitch. So yes, he has sometimes gone off the path of justice in search of vengeance, which we all do sometimes, which is quite relatable and glorious. Hell, even I want to have vengeance sometimes. Shit. So yes, this was the introspective part, and please stay tuned. So in summary, I believe that Garrus just wants to be loved. And sometimes when we want to be loved, it drives us to do things that interfere with our core values. For example, when he beats the hell out of that engineer guy when he's hunting down Sidonis. That is a very brutal and was it necessary? We'll never know. But that just shows the deep impact that Sidonis' betrayal had upon him and how it has affected how he has became. And next time we're going to be doing Brandon Keener again, this time on the new released Avowed as Kai. And Kai is another glorious character who I can't wait to dive into. Now, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, even if you're just bitching. I approve of just bitching. And don't forget the librarian. Until next time on our glorious character analysis, you guys stay tuned.